evening, race fans. Welcome to USA International Speedway. I'm Aaron Johnson with the Johnson iRacing team, bringing you tonight's feature event. It's the Hell for Leather Legends and SK Modified League, brought to you by the Cotterman iRacing team. We should have a fantastic event tonight, as 30 drivers have entered for 50 fast laps in the A main. Before that, we'll bring you 4 heat races, a C main, a B main, and then the big event, 30 cars battling for 50 laps at USA International Speedway. Let's have a look at the starting lineups for today's event. Starting in the rear of the field, that'll be 007 Mike Winter. He will be the only car in row number 4, just in front of Winter. We'll see in car number 56, Ben Richards, and to his outside, it's car number 9, Nick Smith. In the second row, that'll be the 96 of Brandon Herzing, and to Herzing's outside, the 37 of the Roadrunner. On the front row, on the pole, will be Jed Cotterman, and to Cotterman's outside in car number 1 will be Nick Chaber. Chaber will show up on your telemetry as car 1, but on the screen, Chaber will be car 00. The field should be getting underway momentarily. We see the pace car pulling forward. Chaber hesitating just a moment to get that 00 car moving. Let's hop in with the 7 of Cotterman. Cotterman, the founder of the Cotterman iRacing team, also a member of the Tyler Daniels Racing League of Legends. Cotterman qualifying, I believe, on the pole here. So setting the quick time at USA International Speedway. Jed Cotterman, a very quick race car today, very fast in practice, as was Chaber and Brandon Herzing. Those cars always a threat to win in any iRacing Legends car event. Scheduled for 8 laps in this heat. Cotterman scrubbing those tires to warm, get a little heat in those tires, make them a little sticky. This should be an interesting race. A lot of strategy coming into play here. As we watch the field make its way out of turn 1 into turn 2 down the back straightaway, should be getting the green next time by. The field should tighten up momentarily. We'll see a nice tight start from the drivers here in the Hell for Leather Legends League. Also want to give a shout out to Jim Love of Run Bad Motorsports. Love creating promotional materials for this league. That intro video courtesy of Jim Love. So thanks, Jim, for doing all the hard work. Also need to give a shout out to Sim Coaches for their support of the league as well. Sim Coaches, if you need pedals, that's the place to go. Pace car is in. Green flag is out. Cotterman hammers the throttle. Chaber just to his outside. Looks like Jed Cotterman's going to take the lead as they go into turn number 1. Now through 1 and 2. Herzing following Cotterman past the 00 of Chaber. Down the back straightaway now. Jed Cotterman with the lead as Herzing tries to complete the pass. Jed Cotterman out front. Herzing in the 2nd spot, Chaber 3rd, Smith 4th. Winter has moved into the 5th spot with Richards in 6th and the runner in 7th. That's the Roadrunner. Beep, beep. Cotterman holding on to the lead. They have 5 laps to go. Jed Cotterman beginning to pull away from the 96 of Herzing. Chaber all over Herzing's back bumper, looks to the inside. Maybe going to make a pass here as they come down into the corner. Can't quite get it done. Brandon Herzing will hold on to the 2nd spot. Let's hop in with that 96 car and watch the battle between these two drivers. Chaber looking to the inside again. This time he's got position. They come out of turn 1 into turn 2, now onto the back straightaway. It will be Nick Chaber taking that position from Brandon Herzing. Top 4 cars will qualify for the A main. Everyone else will have to work their way in through the C and B events. Chaber in that 2nd spot, the last transfer spot right now, being held by Brandon Herzing, as we've got some sort of a problem with our telemetry showing Roadrunner in 1st. I assure you that is not the case. It is Jed Cotterman out front, Chaber 2nd, Herzing 3rd, Nick Smith in the last transfer spot running in 4th. Chaber beginning to pull away. Let's hop back in with Jed Cotterman. Cotterman holds a big lead now, about 7 car lengths over the 1 of Chaber. Cotterman, the class of the field, early in heat race number 1, 4 laps to go. We are in heat race number 1. I know it says race 12 in the top left. That is an error in the telemetry. We will get that corrected, as we're seeing a battle now between Herzing and Chaber. Herzing looks back to the inside of the 00. Down the front straightaway, they come to the start-finish line at the flag. It is Chaber holding on. 3 laps to go. Herzing has position. They come off of turn 2 onto the back straightaway. Brandon Herzing trying to make the pass here, and we see Mike Winter closing in on Nick Smith. They come into turn number 3. It is Herzing to the inside. Chaber making that high line work. Brandon Herzing having to work hard to get past Chaber. Almost gets together, and at the finish line this time, it is Herzing holding on to the second spot. Cotterman out front. He's checked out on the field. The battle right here is for second place. Herzing makes the pass. Chaber does the crossover move, tries to get to the inside. He's right on the back bumper of that 96 car. 2 laps to go. Herzing in second, Chaber in third. Both cars securely in the A main. The transfer spot being held by Nick Smith as Chaber gets to the inside of the 96 of Herbing. He's going to make the pass. Herzing drops back to third, does the crossover move, looks to the inside on the back straightaway, trying to hold position on that 00, and it looks like Herzing's going to get that done. This is the final lap. They're going to come out of turn number 4 to the flag. We're going to see what happens here. At the flag, it will be Chaber holding on to the second spot. Nick Smith holds off Mike Winter for the last transfer spot. So 4 cars make their way into the A main here. Cotterman, Chaber, Herzing, and Smith. That will do it for heat race number 1. For the Johnson iRacing team, this is Aaron Johnson saying, go fast, turn left, have fun. We will be right back with heat number 2 from the Hell for Leather Legends League. We are back with heat number 2 in the Hell for Leather Legends Series at USA International Speedway. I'm Aaron Johnson with the Johnson iRacing team, bringing you this race, heat number 2. We expect 8 laps of door-to-door, wheel-to-wheel action in the Hell for Leather Legends League. Let's have a look at the starting lineup. Starting in the rear of the field in car number 3, that will be Sean Mahar. In row number 3, just in front of Mahar, will be car number 27 of Paul Rocheleau, and to his outside, Jacob Nuttall in car number 20. Nuttall, a regular in the Legends Racing Series at Colorado National Speedway. In row number 2, that's car 72, Kyle Reynolds. To his outside, that will be car 24 of Matty Moniak. And on the front row pole will be the 363 of Lee Walker. To Walker's outside in car number 00, that will be Aaron Johnson. Field getting underway for the second heat. Remember, the top 4 finishers in the heat race advance directly to the A main. The other drivers will have to race their way in. Johnson and Richards team cars for the Johnson iRacing team. Lee Walker, a member of both Cotterman and Johnson iRacing teams. Matty Moniak, part of Maniac Gaming. We expect a fantastic race here tonight. 8 laps. Fast Legends cars, fantastic drivers. Johnson to the outside was 3rd quick in practice, qualified, I believe, 6th overall. Lee Walker, very quick as well, qualified 2nd fastest overall, and will be on the pole for heat number 2. Lights should be off on the pace car. We'll expect the green flag next time by. Want to give a shout out to our sponsors from Sim Racing Coaches. If you're looking for great pedals, American-made, quality engineered, using real hydraulic Willwood brake cylinders, look no further than Sim Coaches. If you want the real simulation racing experience and to up the realism, Sim Coaches pedals are one of the things that you're going to need to get the best experience you can from iRacing. Pace car leading the field down the back straightaway into turn number 3. All starts in races in the Hell for Leather Legends League will be on the green flag, so the start will not occur till the green flag comes out. Lee Walker leading the field. Nice tight start, really gorgeous racing by these drivers. Green flag is out. Walker hammers the throttle. Johnson to his outside. Lee Walker down into turn number 1 will take the inside line. Johnson leaving Walker plenty of room. Johnson well up high. Matty Moniak makes a dive to the inside. They go 3 wide as Johnson nearly gets the outside wall. Moniak trying to make the pass here as Lee Walker already is checking out on the field. The 72 of Kyle Reynolds goes into the 2nd spot. Reynolds passing his teammate here. Moniak holding the field 3 wide. Johnson on the outside, Moniak in the middle, Reynolds at the bottom. Johnson up high, gets a little loose. Johnson well out of the groove. We're going to hop in with the 24 of Moniak. and see what's going on here as Aaron Johnson jumps way high and gets out of the groove. Mongeon will be in the second spot now with Kyle Reynolds in third. The fourth transfer spot being held by Jacob Nuttall. Nuttall in the fourth spot. We've got all kinds of oddness here with our telemetry. I apologize for that. Out front, it is the 363 of Walker, followed by Mongeon. Then Reynolds, Nuttall, and Johnson has dropped all the way back to fifth. Lee Walker checking out on the field. The battle here, 4 cars looking at that second spot as Nuttall looks to the inside of the 72 of Kyle Reynolds. Doesn't quite get that done. Reynolds hangs on to the third spot. Nuttall in the last transfer position. Nuttall all over the backside. Reynolds gets loose. Johnson gets into the back of Nuttall. And it looks like Reynolds and Johnson will move back. That'll put Mahar into the transfer spot. Up front, the 363 of Walker has checked out on the field. It is Lee Walker in the first spot. Mongeon in second. In third is Nuttall. The fourth position belongs to Mahar with Kyle Reynolds running fifth. Rocheleau in sixth. Johnson all the way back into the seventh spot. So Aaron Johnson with a disastrous heat race, dropping from second to seventh on the field. Lee Walker pulling away, 4 laps to go. Walker with a huge lead over the 24 of Matty Mongeon. Let's look back at Mongeon. He's in the second spot. Nuttall third. Looks like Kyle Reynolds is looking to the inside of the 3 of Mahar. Reynolds going to get that done. He's going to make the pass on the 3 car. That will put Kyle Reynolds into the last transfer spot. The battle here for a fourth spot to see who's going to make the way into the A main. The 3 of Mahar looks back to the inside. Reynolds got a little high. They get together. Reynolds goes around. Mahar goes up high. Those 2 cars getting all kinds of together. That will put Mahar into the final transfer spot. As we watch Johnson battling with the 27 of Rocheleau. Out front, it is Lee Walker. He is running away from this field. 2 to go. Walker out front. Mongeon second. Nuttall third. Mahar fourth. Those 4 cars in transfer spots. Reynolds now has moved into the fourth spot as Mahar must have had some damage. Mahar dropping all the way to seventh. He is in the infield. That will put Kyle Reynolds in the final transfer position. Lee Walker has taken the white flag. He's down the back straightaway. This is the final lap of heat number 2. Lots of action as Lee Walker will take the win. Matty Mongeon will come home in the second spot. We can see Mongeon here with Jacob Nuttall in third and Kyle Reynolds fourth. Aaron Johnson will finish fifth, Rocheleau sixth, and Mahar in seventh. That will do it for heat number 2. We will be right back with heat number 3 from USA International Speedway. We are back. I'm Aaron Johnson bringing you heat number 3 of the Hell for Leather Legends Series from USA International Speedway, brought to you by the Cotterman iRacing team. Let's have a look at the starting grid for heat number 3 in this series. Remember, the top 4 cars will transfer to the A main. Starting in the 6th spot will be Herschel Lawrence. Just Lawrence's inside will be the 18 of Super Dave Osborne. Then we'll see the 5 of Joseph Ralph, the 13 of Ty Lambie, and the 12 of Blake Crane, along with what looks like the 71 of Dylan Calabro. We will watch as the field gets underway momentarily. The pace car bringing the field forward. Lambie on the pole. To his outside, that's the 12 of Crane. And we've got Super Dave Osborne, Ralph Lawrence, and Dylan Calabro. Those are your top 6 cars. Remember, 4 will transfer. The other 2 will have to race their way into the main through the consolation events. That would be the C main and the B main. Out front, that's the 13 of Lambie. Lambie very, very quick today. Great qualifying effort from Ty Lambie. That sort of a sea foam green, an old Ford color it looks like on that 13 car. Is outside in the purple car, that is Scott Crane. Crane very quick, a regular in the U.S. Racing League events. That's a Keegan Sabilo's league. So Crane, a veteran of the iRacing Legends Cars series. Lights are off on the pace car. Pace car leading the field into turn number 1. Hey, if you need pedals, if you're looking for pedals that are going to give you the best sim racing experience, check out the pedals that are created by Sim Coaches. American made and manufactured using hydraulic cylinders from Willwood. Real braking, you get the real feel of being in that race car. If you want the best sim racing experience, check out the pedals that are offered by Sim Coaches. Also want to throw out a big thank you to the folks at Admin Box for providing the administrative tools we need to be able to do race control on these races. Pace car is in. Green flag is out. Allambi hammers the throttle. Allambi and Crane get a great start, pull away just a bit from that second row of Osborne and Ralph. Allambi with the inside line. That's the preferred line here. But Crane making a good run out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway, holding his own on the outside line. Blake Crane, very quick race car early on. Crane to the outside, Allambi to the inside. Ty Allambi a little bit loose here, and Allambi goes around. He's going to spin. That will give the lead to Blake Crane. Crane will take the lead. That moves Osborne into second. Joseph Ralph third. Calabro will move into the 4th spot. Herschel Lawrence is in 5th, and Ty Allambi drops all the way back into the 6th position. Crane leads. That final transfer spot belongs to Dylan Calabro. A little battle brewing back here between the 18 and the 5 of Ralph. Let's have a look and see what's going on here. They're racing for that second spot. Right now, Super Dave Osborne out front with Joseph Ralph in the 3rd spot, and it looks like Dylan Calabro in 4th. Again, our telemetry seems to get a little bit confused. It's back to normal here as we see Joseph Ralph look to the inside of Osborne. Ralph in the 5 car, Osborne car number 18. Just behind them, that's the 71 of Calabro. Looks like somebody just bounced off the wall. That was Herschel Lawrence. Lawrence hammering the outside wall coming off the turn there. Lawrence's race will be over. We're looking at the transfer spot here. 4 cars will make it in. Those cars securely in the field right now. No threats. The battle really for second spot between Ralph, Osborne, and Calabro. Dylan Calabro, very quick, won a practice race here, sort of a setup race for the USA International event that we have today. He looks to the inside of the 5 of Joseph Ralph. Calabro making the pass on the 5 car, now sets his sights on the 18 of Dave Osborne. Out front, Scott Crane is running away with this race. He is all alone, and that's been a repeated pattern in these heat races. The pole sitter has pulled away from the rest of the field. Osborne trying to protect that second spot. All 4 cars securely in the A main. Crane, Osborne, Calabro, and Ralph have raced their way into the A main, barring some unfortunate accident here. Now it's just about positioning. 18 cars are guaranteed to make their way into the A main. 30 cars will start. The starting positions will be determined by your finishes in heat races and in consolation races. Dylan Calabro working on the 18 of Dave Osborne. Calabro looks to the inside as they go into the turn. Come off of turn 4 onto the front straightaway. Calabro looks like he's going to make the pass here. Osborne comes back on the outside at the line. It's going to be Calabro holding on to that second spot. Osborne makes a nice move on the outside line. Crane's going to win this race. We're going to stay right here where the action is. This is the final lap. Scott Crane will come home with a win. The question will be, is it Calabro or Osborne? Osborne slides up very high as they come off of turn 4, opens the door for Joseph Ralph. It's going to be at the line. Osborne's going to hold on and take second over the 71 of Calabro, with Joseph Ralph in the 4th spot, Allambi coming home 5th, and Herschel Lawrence finishing 6th. That will do it for heat race number 3 from USA International Speedway. We will be right back with the 4th and final heat race in the Hell for Leather Legends and SK Modified League. We are back with heat number 4 from the Hell for Leather Legends League at USA International Speedway, brought to you by the Cotterman iRacing team. Heat number 4 getting ready to get underway. Let's have a look at the starting lineup for heat number 4 from USA International Speedway. Starting in the 7th spot will be Jase Mongeon. just in front of Jase will be the 16 car of Fisher. Then to Fisher's outside will be the 314 of Robert Matthews. Row number 2 will be Tyler Daniels from the Tyler Daniels League of Legends, and to his outside, the 73 of Chris Franz. On the pole will be Andrew Bogusz, and to Andrew Bogusz outside will be the 97 of Erik Steel. Should be an outstanding race as we get underway to watch 8 quick laps in the Hell for Leather Legends League. Give a quick shout out to PestControlSuppliesDirect.com for their sponsorship of Hell for Leather Legends. If you need supplies to control pests, whether it's yard pest, house pests, barn pests, if you have critters, go to PestSuppliesDirect.com. Mention the code iRacing and you get 10% off your order. We are watching the pace car lead the field. Also want to give a shout out to Sim Coaches and to Admin Box. Admin Box providing all the admin equipment. It's a plug and play system. Everything is pre-programmed and pre-labeled. All you do is plug it in and utilize it. All the primary commands are there. You can still bind buttons to other devices if you wish, but Admin Box makes race administration easy. We're going to ride along here with the 26 of Andrew Bogusz. Bogusz qualifying on the pole. To his outside's the 97 of Erik Steel. Next row will be Daniels and Franz, then Fisher and Matthews with Jase Mongeon in the back. Mongeon set a very quick practice time. I think he was the quickest practice time of the day, but did not qualify well, so we'll start in the back of heat number 4. Pace car is in as we await the green flag for 8 quick laps in heat number 4 of the the Hell for Leather Legends League. Green flag is out. Bogusz hammers the throttle. Steel to his outside. They go down into turn number 1. Steel takes a very high line, opens the door for the 25 of Tyler Daniels. Daniels looks to the inside. The 73 of Franz now on the outside. We can see Jase Mongeon already working his way to the front. He's past Fisher and also now making a move on Matthews. So Mongeon has already moved into the 5th spot in 1 lap, making up 2 spots as Bogusz takes the lead with Steel in the 2nd spot. Tyler Daniels running 3rd. With Matthews, it looks like, Franz 4th, and then Mongeon 5th. Our telemetry not quite keeping up with the action on the racetrack. Out front, it's the 26 of Bogusz, followed by Steel, Daniels, and Mongeon. Mongeon all over the back of Tyler Daniels. Let's hop back there and take a look at that battle as we see Jase Mongeon work to the outside of the 25. Mongeon trying to make a pass on the high line. That's the hard way around. Steel spins. He collects Tyler Daniels. Daniels hard into the inside wall. We'll crawl back up front with the 26 car. That's going to move Mongeon into the 2nd spot. Looks like Franz will be 3rd with Matthews in 4th. Those 4 cars transfer spots to the main right now as Bogusz takes the lead. Fisher running in the 5th spot. He'll try to chase down the 314 of Matthews. 5 to go here. Bogusz with the lead. Mongeon 2nd. Franz 3rd. Matthews 4th. Fisher 5th. Steel and Daniels in 6th and 7th. They are no longer contenders, as we'll see if the 16 of Fisher can chase down Matthews and battle for that final transfer spot. Up front, it's Bogusz, but Mongeon is gaining. That gap is decreasing. We can show you the gap here between those cars as we see that Mongeon about a second back, but he has been closing in on the 26 of Andrew Bogusz. The gap seems to have stabilized at about 1 second. Fisher about 0.8 back of Matthews. No battles on the speedway right now. It's simply follow the leader as Matthews sits in the final transfer spot. 3 laps to go. Bogusz with the lead. Mongeon 2nd. Franz 3rd. Matthews 4th. Those are your 4 cars that will transfer. Jase Mongeon very quick today. Andrew Bogusz also quick. Mongeon gaining, though. He's now about 0.8 seconds back as he's gained 0.2 in the last couple of laps. He's not going to have enough car to run down Bogusz unless Bogusz makes some kind of a mistake. Andrew Bogusz in command with 2 laps to go. Mongeon gaining another 10th. Bogusz takes the white flag. There'll be one to go this time by. Andrew Bogusz with the lead. Jase Mongeon second. Chris Franz third. Robert Matthews in the fourth spot. Those 4 cars in the transfer positions to make the A main. Fisher in the 5th spot with Sellers 6th. And Daniels 4 laps down in 7th. Daniels hard into the inside wall after Erik Sellers got loose off the turn. That will be it for the race. Bogusz takes the win. Mongeon second. Franz third. Matthews in the 4th spot, with Fisher in 5th, Sellers 6th, and Tyler Daniels 7th. That will do it for heat races from the Hell for Leather Legends League. We will be right back to bring you the C Main from USA International Speedway.